Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk and today I'm back with the third of my trio of coming home treat boxes. So this one is the big one, and the coming home set of stamps is great. Stamps and dies is great because the dies also cut out some of the DSP which is on offer as well, which I think finishes today, 31st of October. So these dies cut out the paper as well as cutting out these images, and all of these little cute images, apart from the lamp post and the little sort of smoke and snowflakes, they have got dies with them, and I'm using it to create this lovely trio. So you can see here we did the tall one, that's the Ferrero one. We did the short squat one, so suitable for a Yankee Candle tea light, and this one is the long one. So here you go, you've got a lovely little trio of houses to decorate, and I do go through, they're all coloured with Stampin' Blends. I go through my other two videos how to colour, so I'm not going to do that today. Today I've already coloured one in. I'm just going to show you how to use our fabulous delightful tag topper to create the closure on this one. So you can see it's just got a pretty little bit of ribbon, and in there it fits two Yankee Candle tea lights absolutely perfectly. And now obviously I've double-sided this one, so I've got a house on both sides, but you could just do one side, which is what I did on this one, leaving it blank at the back, or as I say, you could double-side it as well, whichever one you choose. But I just thought this was so sweet and perfect to go on the table, for those of you across the pond for Thanksgiving, but here in the UK, you know, anytime, a little housewarming gift maybe, something to go with a bottle of wine. But yeah, a useful little box, and perfect for gifting just a little something as a thank you gift as well. So in my other videos I also show you how to use your Stamparatus, if you have one, to create multiple images. So this is where I create a template for my die cut. I die cut all the houses out of white, pop them in to my template, ink up the stamp, and then you have multiple perfectly placed stamps because I've already lined that template up with a stamped image. Really useful way, and the Stamparatus is useful for so many things, not just multiple images, but the hinge step technique, which I'll show you another day as well. So if you haven't got one, get it on your Christmas list. Get someone to treat you to it. Really useful bit of kit, and if not, treat yourself. Okay, so what you'll need is, I'm actually going to use one that's coloured in, and I'm going to use 3 of the plain die cuts for this. I'm going to need some Whisper White cardstock, and just a small piece. I'll work in inches today. I'll put the dimensions on in centimetres for you. In the UK you want it 8 1/4 inches, so the width of A4 cardstock, by just 3 1/4. So you're going to get 3. You can get 3 of these little houses out of a single sheet of cardstock, the basic shape. So while you've got it in at this orientation, you're going to score at 7/8 of an inch on both sides, like so. Then we're going to score on the long edge, and you're going to score, or I'm going to score, at 1 3/4, 2 5/8, 5 5/8, and 6 1/2. So I'm just going to need to pop my extender arm out for a moment and go to 6 1/2, which is just beyond the join. That's all the scoring you're going to need to do. So as you can see, really quick and easy to create those. We now want to reinforce these score lines. So just run your bone folder along those score lines. And that just helps make our box work really well. Just make sure when you do fold that those are lined up. I misfolded one of those. So you're going to end up with a piece of card that looks like this. In with your snips, and you are going to snip down the long, on the short edge. You're going to cut down that first section and trim those away. Okay. These are then going to, this next section is a tab, so we're going to notch out. Then you're going to repeat at the other end. Okay. So again, straight down the side of that long piece and cut that away, and then create a tab. Okay. So you'll end up with a piece that looks like this. Now the next bit is I'm going to say it's the trickiest bit. It's not tricky, but you know, just open your punch. Mine's got a nice bit of something on the back. So just slide that towards you, open it up and pop that down the surface. And then what I want you to do is tuck those tabs in, and you're going into this middle section that you can see here. Make sure it's all the way in. Double check on the other side, but just it should be all the way in, and punch. Do the same on the other end. So fold those pieces in. That just makes it easy for you to see the channel that you're going into. Push it all the way in. If you want to check, just turn, you'll be able to see the card, and press. So as simple as that. And then we're into constructing. So this one, we're going to glue these tabs to the inside, then attach our houses, and then we're done. So glue to use. So Stampin' Seal Plus is perfect for this because it is designed for 3D projects. All you need to do is just add some of that to there. And because it's got these little tabs, it's like little mini strips of glue. You don't get the same issues with it catching. And if it's not quite there, just roll it up with your finger. It sometimes takes the extra tab. So fold those up. Like so. And then you see we've pretty much got our box already. So I'm going to attach this one to the front. So just pop my Stampin' Seal. And to do that, I'm just going to align that on the front there. And then it just neatens it up if you pop some on the inside. Now, to pop it on the inside, I'll be quite honest with you, a bit of Tombow, because it gives you a bit of slippage. And that just slides in and lines up with the reverse, and you'll see it creates a lovely flush finish there. And then do exactly the same on the other side. Now, because they're blank, if you wanted to, you could create that so that all the chimneys line up. I prefer to use it the other way around, and the only reason for that is because when you die cut, you get a slightly beveled edge on the one side. And you get a sort of a slight recess on the other side. So I just prefer to have that sort of smoother finish on the outside of my box. But you can get rid of that a little bit by using your bone folder. Then all you need to do now is add your treats to the inside of your box. Give that a bit of a glue. It's just catching on the corner of that house because I didn't glue them together at the top. It's what I should have done. And all you do is pop your treats in, add a little bit of ribbon. I'm using a little bit of our silver ribbon, and I think this one is actually retired, but you could just add, it just happened to be what I happen to have to hand. And obviously you could then coordinate it to go with your colour scheme. And if you really wanted it to coordinate, use our lovely Snowflake Splendor ribbon, because that will just pick up whatever colour you want. Tie that together, and you can see it's quite spacious, so you could get quite a few little treats in there. You can then trim your ribbon off, and there we have our little houses, the last of our trio to create our little village. So I hope you're going to have a little village of houses on your table or windowsill, ready for those treats. My big boys will soon demolish the treats that are in there. have fun, enjoy, and come back and see me again soon. If you'd like to purchase the Coming Home or Trimming the Town dies, then pop along to my blog and you'll find the links on there. Alternatively, go straight to my shop at heidismith.stampinup.net and you can shop the full range of Stampin' Up products 24/7. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now, it really does make a difference to me to have a subscriber. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.